Hello guys, this is Sahib from TechUtricks. Welcome to our channel, and in this video we'll be comparing the Moto G4 Plus with the ZUK Z1. And actually my friend had the ZUK Z1 for 15 days, and for last 3 days we have exchanged our devices. I was using the ZUK Z1 and I had given this G4 Plus to my friend. And after using the both the devices, I have made some points which I'll be sharing up with you guys. The first thing which you will think after hearing about the comparison between G4 and the Z1 will be the processors. The processors used on the Z1 is actually Snapdragon 801, and on the G4 Plus is Snapdragon 617. Although I feel that still the Snapdragon 801 is a much powerful chipset than this Snapdragon 617. Yes, I know that processor is a 2-year-old processor, but still, if I have to pick one based upon processors, only processor which I'll go with the ZUK Z1 because the processor used on the ZUK Z1 is really powerful. Also, the Z1 is powered by the Cyanogen mode, whereas you will get the stock Android experience of Marshmallow here. Z1 is running Android Lollipop, still running Android Lollipop, and this one is running a very stable build of Marshmallow. Yes, I know that you can flash and get the Marshmallow, but it is not stable on Z1 yet, and if it becomes stable then it will be really a good thing. Also, I have found the UI of ZUK Z1 to be a little bit buggy, although it was handling the UI pretty well, but there were some bugs in its user interface as well. Also, the build quality on the Moto G4 Plus is plasticky, and on the ZUK Z1 is actually metallic, and this one actually feels much more planted in hand, and ZUK Z1 is much more premium. And when we move to camera, G4 Plus has that 16 megapixel camera, whereas Z1 has that 13 megapixel camera. Both the camera perform really great. There is no question of megapixel here, but the ZUK Z1 has that optical image stabilization, which has a slight edge in when we take some shots in low lighting conditions, and its video is little bit more stabilized as well. And also the ZUK Z1 has that USB Type C connector, which is the actual feature now. When we talk about the speaker quality and the call quality on both the devices is very good, and when we come to speaker quality, the speaker quality on G4 Plus is better, although the headphone jack on both the devices is really amazing, but the but the earphones provided are not that good. I have tested it with Audio Technica CLR 100 and Sennheiser's CX180. Both were actually really good, and if you wanna buy these two earphones, the link will be in description down below. And now when we talk about audio pickup, the audio pickup on the both the devices is good, but the audio pickup on ZUK Z1 while recording with the front facing camera is not that great. The I would say it's really average, but on the G4 Plus it's very good. Now when we talk about the battery life of both the devices, you can get about 4.5 hours of screen on time on this Moto G4 Plus, whereas due to the 4100 milliampere battery, the battery life on ZUK Z1 is much better than this G4 Plus, and you can easily get about 6.5 hours of screen on time on ZUK Z1. Now when we move to charging speeds, both the devices have that turbocharging or fast charging in case of ZUK Z1, but the ZUK Z1 takes some more time because of those hefty higher capacity battery. When we move to customization, the customization is actually very rich in ZUK Z1, whereas on this Motorola G4 Plus it's just stock Android. And when we move to RAM management on both the devices were very good. And here now in this equation will change. When we move to gaming performance, I will have to say the gaming performance of ZUK Z1 was actually very good, and it doesn't exhibit any sort of frame drops or hitting. But in case of Moto G4 Plus, the gaming was not so good. There were some frame drops, although there was not a lag, but frame rates were not that smooth. Also with ZUK Z1 you get that 64 GB internal memory, and if you want to root that G4 Plus, your warranty will not be avoided. Also the ZUK Z1 is priced at rupees 13,500 rupees. Although the one issue which I don't like on ZUK Z1 was the problem with auto brightness sensor. It was working great, but eventually it was really slow. I expected to perform much better than what actually or how it is performing, but the auto brightness sensor on the ZUK Z1 is not good. And when we talk about the camera UI of both the devices, the camera UI on the Moto G4 Plus is really good, whereas camera is very good on ZUK Z1, but you have to get that third party app to get more better picture, because with the stock camera app the exposure is not so good. It just fails to impress me with stock camera app, whereas you get pro mode in this G4 Plus. So to conclude, if you are a person who wants performance with good battery life, good camera, I will suggest you the ZUK Z1. And if you are a person who wants a very stable handset with good camera, good display, average performance, and very good fingerprint scanner, and fingerprint scanner on ZUK Z1 is also very good, and you want to have that turbocharging feature, I'll suggest you the Moto G4 Plus. Also, the software updates on this Moto G4 will be really quick as compared to the ZUK Z1, which is running actually Cyanogen mode. And if I have to pick one for me, I'll say ZUK Z1 has a slightly edge due to that performance issue. But if Motorola can fix this up with a software update, it would be really great. So thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want to pick any of the devices, the links will be given in description box down below. Please use my link. You will be charged nothing extra for that, but it will help out the channel. And in case you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, etc., all the links will be given in description box down below. So this is Sai Bear from Techie Tweaks signing off. Thank you guys for watching.